Disaster strikes again during a weekend, guys. Now this is exactly one of those days when you just don't want to wake up to your blockfolio and looking at a cryptos down 30%, 25%, right? This is exactly one of those days, and this is when you wonder, oh, I wish I would have sorted the previous run to the upside. Guys, now there are millions of interpretations that you can have in the market. You can have your bearish bias, you can have your bullish bias, but if you are too much worried about being right or wrong, these price movements will really disturb you. They will always disturb you. Guys, now we are breaking back below down into our fucking chop zone, which is all the way extending about 20%. But guys, in this video, we'll be taking a look at a lot of things other than the technical analysis itself. So without any ado, let's jump on to the first piece of information right here coming from Cointelegraph. Dogecoin whale activity slows down as billions of dollars depart from the blockchain itself. Well, no shits, Sherlock. Guys, look. This was all expected. Whenever any crypto asset out of nowhere, which has no use case, comes into a hype, that hype will drop down in the coming days, guys. That hype will go away. This is how human emotions work. This is how market psychology works, right? You go to the upside and then you come down. Nothing goes to the upside exponentially. Well, you can talk about your indices like Nasdaq or Nifty or UK 500. These things they can go to the upside infinitely because you have infinite money printing in your system going on. But guys, whatever comes as a trend for the entire retail crowd, that is generally a bad news. Yeah, and specifically when you are in any trend which is somewhere in the most exuberant phase, guys, these things will dissipate with time. Now Dogecoin is, guys, exactly one of these things which I personally refrain from. I just don't. For full disclosure, I don't hold any Dogecoin, guys. I'm not interested in holding any Dogecoin down the line. Even if freaking Elon Musk promises us to have Dogecoin as the native Mars currency, guys, I'll still not be interested. There is certainly going to be a different currency in the Mars. And if we are thinking of capitalizing Mars itself, guys, there's not going to be one single person who's going to be the ruler of the entire planet. No, no, guys, things don't work like that. We are human beings. We will cross and climb everything, and we will fight for what is right and what is wrong, I guess, even in fucking Mars itself, guys. Now check this out. Dogecoin processed under 5 billion worth of daily transaction on May 26th, making a 93% decrease from 82 billion dollars transactions per day. This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. The amount of money which is fleeing away from Doge is crazy. The trend is over. The hype is dying down. I don't know what can give Dogecoin a bloody CPR out of which it can just rise from the ash itself. Not even Elon Musk tweets can help Dogecoin's fundamental value appreciation, guys. This one has no value. This asset, well, if you talk about other doggy coins like Shiba Inu, at least they have a DeFi infrastructure going on their blockchain. But guys, Dogecoin is just the founders of Dogecoin are just too lazy to. All right, that's my simple opinion. You could be a Dogecoin believer, and I don't mean to cause any trouble to you, right? But open your eyes and see for yourself what's going on. Now next up, we have that similar fact translated into the charts as well, guys. This one right here telling you that the all-time high for Doge transactions were standing in at 140,000 transactions per day. Now the volume of the transactions could be certainly greater, guys. That pulled all the way towards 82 billion dollars in your total transaction value. But the amount of transactions which were conducted in Dogecoin blockchain one single day peaked around 140,000 transactions per day. And guys, ever since the price, well, check this out right here, guys. Now this is one of the indicators. This is one of the fundamental indicators, right? Your transactions all-time high were made right here when Dogecoin's price action was standing in at 30 cents. But guys, check this out. The next wave that took Dogecoin's price action all the way towards 70 cents, your daily transactions were way below the previous all-time high, guys. Way below the previous all-time high, signaling a general, let's just say, loss of momentum, or the general trend dissipating for the Dogecoin blockchain itself, right? This is pretty much clear according to guys. This is why. Look at the charts and they will tell you what the fucking news is, right? Don't look at the news and then jump into any trade, guys. Look at the chart and just see whether any news around you is trying to mix and it's trying to fit perfectly or not. Holy crap, my phone started ringing. Now that's some bad news for you guys. All right, guys. All right. Now next up, we have Bitcoin's analysis itself happening on guys. This is exclusive information. Now I have paid for this website, so which is why I do like digging deep into the data mining itself for all these crypto assets. And guys, check this out. Now, one interesting thing which I found was this one right here, guys. Now, every single time in a bull trend, your historical break-even price as to the total number of wallets that are in losses is somewhere alongside 20 to 25% on every single drop down. Guys, we are just simply referring to the context of this run to the upside, right? Every single time when you came back down all the way towards 25% of the total addresses which were in losses, you had a little upswing going on, guys. Most of the people were shaken out and the market was clear. Now, you can't really decide for this particular trend because the macro has flipped bearish. But as far as the data goes, guys, we can simply take a look at this one as well. We are dealing with similar numbers right here, out of which every single time the price action curled to the upside, every single time the price went to the upside, whenever you saw 23% addresses in losses, the price action simply went to the upside. It was a simple curl up price action to the upside again. Now we are dealing with $30,000 levels as your key bidding zones. Once your bids they start dissipating from the $30K levels on Bitcoin itself, guys, then we can talk about some death and destruction and maybe a $15,000 Bitcoin, right, guys? That would not be a good news for Ethereum as well, as we could be looking at Ethereum going below $1,000 if Bitcoin breaks $30,000 to the downside. But guys, this is the weekend. I would refrain from trading any crypto asset during this weekend. Now, I do have my reasons to it. I will talk about these things in the technical analysis section itself. Guys, now next up, we have a very controversial statement made by the precious metal boss. The precious metal boss. Basically, the boss of all the commodity markets, I guess. I don't know. Guys, now this guy says, when you look back at the few decades and you look at how the financial crises they happened, they all have a couple of things in common, and one of them is mass adoption of a new financial product or a technology that is not very well understood. Guys, let's be very honest now. People like you and I who are dealing with crypto markets every single day and looking at these things and understanding the real functioning of blockchain, guys, there are not a lot of people who are doing that. We still are tiny in terms of crypto market, guys. Look, this community right here is anyway such a niche, guys. We are such a tight and a small community right now, and we are looking for specific information. And guys, this goes across everywhere. Now, what really happened this time around was all of your fucking gym YouTube channel or your mindset YouTube channel or maybe your business YouTube channels, everybody in the fucking street started talking about crypto assets going to the moon, and I invested $1 million, I lost $10 million, I invested $5 million and I lost $2 million and I'm all okay with that. Man, holy crap, look at the fuckery which is happening around you. I mean, look, guys, this is not the true crypto market. Now, the true crypto market is the bear market, guys. Most of the development which takes place in the bear market calls for a bull market, guys. There was a lot of DeFi development happening down the line in 2019, 2020, which reflected on the price action eventually this year itself, right? Guys, right now, the only thing that you can see all across as a macro picture is greed, fucking greed. Now the fear and greed index is certainly down to the ground right now in the small time frames, which could cause for a little upswing happening on Bitcoin itself because Bitcoin is oversold, extremely oversold. Guys, that could cause a little upswing in the price action itself. But the general crypto landscape, I don't personally think it's... Guys, it's very exuberant. It's not true crypto. It's not true crypto under development. It's just speculation. It's pure blown out speculation which is going on in the markets right now. All right, guys, now next up, okay, all right, before I jump on to the next one, guys, I do want all of you to just comment down something in the comment section below about this statement, guys. What do you feel about this? What do you think is going to happen, guys? Do you think this one is right? What do you think about this statement as a general, guys? I mean, just share your thoughts and put it down in the comments. It would be really nice to take a look at all of your thought process as well, guys. Now next up, we have Coin Fair Value, a website which is going to give you a shit ton of heart attack if you are overexposed in these freaking stupid crypto markets, guys. Holy crap. Look at the fair valuation of Bitcoin, guys, standing in at $10,000. Ethereum standing at $554 per Ethereum, guys. XRP standing at 30 cents. Now, crazy. This is just Monero 144, Matic Network 25 cents, Ethereum Classic. Now, guys, we do have a short position running on Matic. Now, that setup is still playing out. I mean, it's still playing out fine, and we do have the positions running in profit. That was in Discord. I posted that trade in Discord as soon as I could. But guys, look, these things cannot be even if I'm posting anything on Discord, it's not going to be a financial advice. It's never going to be a financial advice. I will never personally tell you what to do with your money. I'll not go across your head and I'll tell you that short this fucking asset right now. Guys, I'm here to share a mindset. I'm here to share a trader's mindset. I'm here to share the relevant information that you need to have to make your own decisions, right? And that is when you go for it, guys. Markets were overextended. Matic had gone for a deep retrace of all the way towards 0.86, which is what it called for a perfect short position opportunity, standing in at some key levels. And guys, well, it's going on fine as of now. I guess if Bitcoin starts trending to the upside back again from $30,000, we would be getting rid of the short position itself on Matic. But guys, now coming back into this website right here, fair values displayed here are based on current usage of each coin. Well, they don't speculate. They don't contain speculation on future variations of their usage, guys. We leave speculation to now. Plain blank, straightforward. These people right here for you. I mean, we leave speculation to investors. All right, you are the fools right here. You want Bitcoin to be 100k. We don't want that. We are just taking a look at PEFE ratios and we are defining our market structure according to the fair evaluation, guys. To be honest with you, if I just simply look at the exuberance in the market and if I just simply look at the thought process which is going on in people's head, get rich quick, I'm gonna put this amount of money into XYZ Sitcoin and I'm gonna come out a millionaire. Holy crap, man. It's not good, guys. You can just check this website on your own. You can do your own research right here. They have methodology for all of their calculations as to why and how the PVFE ratios are getting determined by their formulations, guys. You can just simply navigate through this website and have a little reality check for your holdings as well. All right, guys. Now next up, we have the Bitcoin difficulty ribbon, which has been a good indicator for your general overall market trend, guys. Whenever you're below the difficulty ribbon right here, you are generally in an accumulation for an expansion to the upside. As this entire piece of price action right here, hovering for the entire 2018, 19, and 20, was a reaccumulation below the difficulty ribbon, guys. Now, this difficulty ribbon is the network difficulty. How difficult is it to mine the Bitcoin? How difficult is it to mine Bitcoin itself, right? Now, this ribbon shows you that your my bad. Let me take a sip of this water. So basically, whenever you are above this difficulty ribbon right here, that is when your exponential moves are happening on Bitcoin itself. And when you do come back, essentially you don't want to situate below the difficulty ribbon itself, because that would mean that you're getting into a long form of consolidation right here, guys. Now this chart is coming from Woobull.com. Willy Woo, the founder of this website and a crazy crypto analyst, guys. You got to follow Willy Woo as well, I feel, as he's one of the most impactful people that I personally know in crypto. I don't personally know him, but yeah, I pay close attention to the things that he says. All right, guys. Now, next up, we have the charts itself, guys. Now, I want to tell you guys one thing right here. It's a weekend. We are looking at Saturday and Sunday coming up, obviously, right? Obviously. Guys, I don't want any one of you trading the markets during this weekend. I just want to say this thing straight up to you. Don't trade the markets right now, guys. Me personally, I'm not going to trade this weekend, guys. I'm not going to simply. I do have my resting bid standing in at all the way towards these price points, guys. 30,500 is where my last bid is on Bitcoin itself, but it can reverse from anywhere, guys. As I'm pretty. Well, I'm not 100% confident, guys. You can't be 100% confident as a trader. You do have to evaluate the downside as well before jumping into any long exposure, for that matter. But guys, let's just say if my confidence bar has to have a little evaluation going on, I would say I'm 75% confident about the price action bouncing off of 30k levels and going on all the way towards 40,000, 45,000, 50,000 down the line as well. But guys, essentially that does not mean that it's gonna happen today or tomorrow. So cut that fucking FOMO at least for the coming 2 days and spend some time with your friends or family. Get the fuck out, enjoy life, guys. A lot of people, they get into the crypto markets without any plan, without any objective, and they get lost down these streets, guys. This is why I'm sitting here for you guys. I'm being completely honest and frank, guys. So that if you're a new participant in this market, don't feel lost. Don't feel lost. Markets are as lost as you are, guys. Trust me when I say that. Only believe in your own plan and your own objectives, guys. Don't be a dog. Don't be a bitch of these markets. That's what I'm trying to say, man. Just have objectives and trade your ranges as well, guys. Now, yesterday, if I simply talk about the analysis, guys, now we had a little bullish cross happening out of these price points right here. But guys, you don't want to look for one single indicator. You want to have a confluence of things happening. And if you don't have any FOMO mindset, you would have known that Bitcoin is not going to simply go to $50,000 in one single candle. It can happen. It can happen. It can be a coordinated, planned trade by a lot of whales when the order books across most of the exchanges is completely empty. That is when it can happen in one single day. Price action can go to the upside like that when the order books are completely empty all across the space. But right now, you do have some sell pressure in the small time frames as well, guys. We were not able to clear this sell zone right here, which I've been constantly talking about in my previous 4-5 videos now. That $42,000 levels of Bitcoin is is your humongous resistance. And once you start closing above these price points, then you can talk about price action going all the way towards $45,000, $50,000 for Bitcoin. Guys, until then, I just don't want you guys to trade for this weekend. Just chill the fuck out, rest, and maybe have some fun, right? Maybe have some fun. We are completely fucking range bound right here, guys. This is a 20% fat, ugly looking range right here for you guys, and we could be oscillating between these price points. Don't have any FOMO, guys. We'll have a lot of opportunities in the market to the upside or the downside. It doesn't really matter. We'll always have opportunities in these markets. If your risk management is completely fine, guys, trading is not a rocket science. It's not a rocket science, right? Alright, guys, now next up we have Ethereum rejecting your $3,000 levels right here, guys. 2,900 facing massive rejection right here, guys, facing massive resistance as well. Whereas a lot of altcoins also faced a lot of rejections with Ethereum, guys, which is why the index, the mother, the landlord for all the altcoins, and the general trend is going to be Ethereum. Had you simply trending above 2,900, had you been at $3,000 per Ethereum right now, rest of your crypto market would have been flying, guys. You got to be looking at $40 Solana or a $45 FTT, for that matter, a $420 BNB as well. But guys, that quite didn't happen. Why the fuck did that not happen, guys? Ethereum rejected off of $2,900 levels on a 3-day closing basis right here for you guys. Immediate follow through, come in below the 21 simple as well. You did not have any strengthful piece of price action reaction, guys. And look, which is why, guys, this is a weekend right here. Refrain from trading. We do have a lot of time to formulate this area as a base. If you really want this one to be formulated as a base, guys, it will take some time. And it will do that thing on its own in the coming days, right? It will happen. Just have patience, I guess. Guys, the weekly time frame on Ethereum is still looking fine as we're bouncing out of the 21 simple. And most likely, if we don't break the 30,000 ranges on Bitcoin itself, Ethereum is most likely going to close this weekly candle above the 21 simple. And until that is happening, which is exactly at $2,080 levels, guys, Ethereum is going to be completely fine. Let's just not talk about devastating moves happening to the downside on Ethereum itself, guys. The candle is looking completely fine, and we do have 2 days worth of price action to confirm any rejection of this trend to the downside or a confirmation continuation to the upside for this support range right at the $2,000 levels. Now, guys, just for curiosity, we're going to be jumping in the 12-hour time frame itself, and you can see right here, guys, I was talking about how these both areas were potentially working out like your hidden bearish divergence, and we had a little easy play coming in all the way towards $2,300 levels. But guys, we got immediately picked up. This is why this entire range is a chop. You can just conclude with a million different things, but guys, it's not going to be, let's just say, a fruitful direction. It can't be a clear direction. I did have guys, I did post a little bearish video happening on Polkadot price action itself, and I guess I had a comment down there that I was massively wrong. Guys, look, who's wrong right now? I don't want to say that, but what I'm trying to say right here is you don't have to be right or wrong. You don't have to be. If you don't have that cryptocurrency FOMO in your head, if you don't have that FOMO that Ethereum is going to go to 100k, guys, you are going to be objectively driven, and you will not be caring about the fact that you got to be right or wrong in these markets. You have to trade the ranges and potentially fuck off from the markets when it's essential. As simple as that. It's not a rocket science, guys. We're in here to make money. I can guarantee this thing to you. At least 99% of you people watching this video right here are in it for money. You're not in You're not in it for the tech. So, if you are in it for money, guys, money does not evaluate your fucking emotions. Your emotions are Worthless pieces of shit. It doesn't matter. Market does not know you. Your emotions will never come into play, guys. They will never work out. They will never fucking work out, right? So don't have that cryptocurrency FOMO in your mind, and don't long any dip, guys, for that, man. Just don't try to pinpoint these bottoms, man. Holy crap. You are in crypto to community. Don't do that. Don't. I join my hands, and I'm begging you to not do that, guys. We are a pretty tight community right here, and eventually down the line, guys, it doesn't really matter if this community grows into 1 million subscribers or followers, guys. If that happens, well and good. But I'm just simply gonna consistently tell you guys to have a level-headed analysis, and don't be FOMO driven, guys. Don't be FOMO driven. If you are going to be FOMO driven, the market will take money from your pockets, and you'll not even realize that. You'll just watch your equity going down to shit, and one fine day you'll have that panic attack for you that, holy crap, I don't have anything. You don't want that to happen for yourself, guys. Something like that happened to me, and I've been wrecked so many amount of times, guys. So many, all throughout 2017 and 18. Holy crap, that time was crazy. Worst time ever. Why the fuck was I there? Because why was I there? Why was I there, guys? Because I had this cryptocurrency FOMO in my mind, right? You don't want to have that. These things will these things will finally go to the upside, and they'll come down for opportunities, and then they'll eventually have their upswings, guys. What is your objective? What the fuck is your objective? Let me know let me know down in the comments, and I will catch you all in the next video pretty soon. Bye for now.